Hey everybody, Jay here with PartsKindOfGurus.com. Today I want to take you through a few steps and show you how to change your wiper blades. Every year about 6 million auto accidents occur, and of those accidents about 23% are during inclement weather, and of that percentage about 74% happen on wet roads and the other 26% occur during rainy conditions. So these two components right here, and some of them you may have more than 2 wiper blades, some of them you may have 3 on the front, 1 on the back. There's all kinds of configurations, but we're going to take you through those steps today on this particular Mini Cooper to show you how quick and easy it is to change. Some of you might say, well, why in the world are you showing me how to change those out if they're so simple? Well, because it is my understanding that only about 3 out of 10 people on average actually know how to change their wiper blades. So I'm going to show you how to change out your wiper blades, and I'm also going to show you a few tips on how not to break your windshield and then what to do with your old ones. So all that starts right after this. Okay guys, first of all, I'm using the BOSCH ICON blades. Some of you may be a fan of them, some of you may not be. I've used them quite regularly after living up in the Pacific Northwest. I get a lot of service out of them. I'm pretty happy about this. Something that you need to know, people do not change out these components nearly enough. Wiper blades should be changed every 6 to 12 months. Whether you think they're worn out or not, they are made of a rubber or a silicone that can deteriorate over the course of a year, and heat is just as bad on them as usage is, or dirt or anything like that. So it's very important that you inspect your blades, or at least change them every 6 to 12 months. Also, if you're going into a parts store and you don't know for certain what style, just always ask the folks behind the counter to make a good recommendation. Typically they know what they're talking about with their product, so just have that conversation. I would always recommend measuring your blade before you go in. That way you know you're getting handed the correct one, or you're looking for the correct one, or you can pull it off and carry it inside with you and match it up. That works either way. There are a couple of styles of arms, and I'm going to show you this here real quick. First of all, make sure you have a good thick terry towel, and I will show you why. These are spring loaded, and when you remove this, and if you don't have that there and all of a sudden it does that, you're going to buy a windshield. So just make sure you have that in place before you pull this off. Now I have a vehicle that has 2 different sizes, so make sure you don't mix the sizes. Make sure you match the new blade to the old blade to make sure it's the correct length, and also the type that you would reinstall. Now, this is the most common style, and as you just saw, it has a lever that I popped up that keeps this in the hook. This is a J-hook style, and it slides right off. You'll notice, comes right out, and it's so easy to get in and out, and you'll know which direction, because there's a radius under the clasp right there, and that would be the direction. The radius end always goes towards the J-hook to fit into that gap.
What's a radius?
A radius is it is not a straight angle. It is a round angle, ellipse, if you will, elliptical. Now, pull it off, and I'm going to match it up. I measured mine before I bought mine, and they are 18-inch, and that is an 18-inch as well. One tip that I'm going to give you here too, people say that I'm crazy when I do this.
You're crazy when you do that.
Yeah, when you get out on the highway, and let's say one of your new wiper blades gives away. Now I got a spare, just in case.
Wow, that's crazy.
Always keep that in the back end of your vehicle. Now, trust me when I tell you this, if I can do it, you can do it. It comes with directions. Read the directions. It's pretty simple. Tells you to open this, you depress there and pull up. You gotta be kidding me. Check this out. Didn't go as quick as I thought it would. There you go. One wiper blade down. Now, the rear wiper, it's different than that. This has a pin style. So what I have on the rear is a bayonet style, and it has a pin, and it just pops right in. It's pretty easy. Just pop out, pop in. Don't forget your rear wiper blade because it's pretty important. Okay guys, so you may have noticed I struggled just a little bit on that first blade, which is really, for me, it's kind of odd because I've been a fan of these Bosch wipers for a long time. They've changed some of the connectors in a way that it's a little cumbersome to install, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the OEM. OEMs are typically hard to remove and install. This is so easy, pops out, slides out, and that's it, right? So there's no questions. And then when you put it back on, it's really easy to snap in and boom, like so. So let me show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. All right, so that should be. Okay, so you open it, and again, that always goes, this is always meant to go this direction, like so, and it should just fall right in, but it really didn't. And you can break this plastic real easy. So be careful of that, this cover. It's kind of flimsy, but it's snapped in and locked in that time, no problem. So maybe it's operator error, I don't know, but just be mindful of that. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. Go to youtube.com/PartsCounterGuru and go to our website and check out our podcast there as well. That's PartsCounterGuru.com. Make sure you tell a friend, share this if it was at all helpful to you. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Thanks, everybody.